Okay, so first tutorial on just like a casual daytime makeup. I'm going out for my grandma's birthday with my mom and my aunts and cousins, and so just doing something a little more casual. I'm gonna use the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. Just neutral browns, pretty casual. I always start with my eyes. I always start with primer because I do think it keeps the eyeshadow on a lot better and doesn't have as much fallout, like where the eyeshadow ends up down here, makes a mess. Not cool. I don't touch up my makeup throughout the day, so I use my finger. Go on like this. Kind of rub it around. I do my lid, and then I usually put makeup up here. So I rub that on. Get my palette ready. I use a brush from the Smashbox palette because this palette did not come with a brush. I first go in with, I'm doing this up here. I go in with this all across my lid. Okay, see, it's sticking in pretty good. Then I'm gonna go with this one, Cashmere Bunny, on the right above like my crease line. I just go dab a little bit on the brush, go like this. Then I kind of come in here, just rub around. Just like that. Okay. Then I take a brush like this for the darker color. Just go in kind of easy. Dab a little bit, pretty easy, because once it's on, it's pretty hard to take off, especially with the primer. So I come in, I go like this. Just a little bit right here, into like the corner, and then I just kind of fluff it around. And my lighting for my phone is not that good right now because of the way it's held. So that's that. Kind of come in here, dab it. I let it be for now. Move on to the other eye. Primer again. A little bit on the finger. Go in with the eyelid. And then you gotta watch out for when it gets in the corner like that, because that will grab color, eyeshadow color, and make marks that you don't want. And you do want to make sure you get it on pretty evenly, because otherwise it holds the shadow where it's at. If you don't have it like over here, but you have it over here, this will be darker, this will be a little bit lighter, because that's just skin that's holding eyeshadow versus this is with the primer holding it. Learned that hard way a few times. So again, light color, just dab her in, corner, come outside, dab. middle goes right above. And I usually try to compare this eye to this eye to make sure the color looks the same, because otherwise sometimes it's lighter, sometimes it's darker, and then it's a little noticeable. Going in with the dark brown again, just a couple dabs, corner. That's eyeshadow. Then I come in with, and then if you do have any fallout, I just brush it away. Nothing fancy. I use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for dark circles. Not necessarily because I have dark circles, but because just to even out my skin tone. And I don't use foundation because with my freckles I find it's hard to not match, dark, light, I don't know what color I am. So I just twist it up, make sure it's pretty saturated, kind of start at the corner here, and we need a little bit more, come across. And I only do from here like a triangle, this. And if I do have some weird red marks right there, I don't know, I'll leave it. Same thing on this side, start at the corner, dab, go across. And then if I see I have a little bit extra, I go like this. They have beauty blenders and things like that, but I use the top of it, kind of smush it in. Make sure there's no lines. And then I let it dry just a little bit. Because then I come in and I use NYX powder, finishing powder. And then this is just kind of a fluffy brush, but not really. It's probably a number on it somewhere. A number 2. So then I just take my lid, actually, because it has some in it, dab it around. I close my eyes awkwardly. I dab in the base, put it in the lid, swish it around, because then it kind of gets it covered. Come in here really quick. Drop your stuff. And then you can see that you need to get your eye, the corner of your eye, a little bit better, because the powder does settle there, and that's exactly what you don't want, is it to like make marks. So that's that. Drop in more stuff. So set the under eye cream. And then I do find that if you put put the finishing powder on. It helps with eyeliner. I use for eyeliner this Stila brand. It's a little more spendy, but it lasts, stays on your eyes, doesn't like make that smudgy, comes off halfway through the day stuff. And this is a dark brown. It's called Damsel. For daytime looks, work looks, I don't use black. And I do think there's a difference like between using a dark brown and a black. Black is like, hey, I'm going out for drinks with my girlfriends or a date night. Dark brown. I have, I think, bigger, rounder eyes. So I don't go all the way across. I don't go all the way here. I don't usually line this over here on myself. I always line out here, start at the corner, gently work across. And then I stop about 3/4 of the way. And then I usually, if I can see, you know, skin underneath, dab that in. I don't do a whole lot on the top. It looks like it, but not really. Then on the bottom, I work from right here, kind of gently, to about, again, 3/4 of the way. So that's that. Same thing on the side, start from the outside corner. Oop, got a little big there. And then I just bring it in. I got a little heavy right there. I just leave it. I just call it good. Same deal on this side. Coming in here. And I usually do take my finger because I don't like where that's like a blunt edge. So I do kind of try to loosen it up a little bit. So that's that. Then I do my brows. I don't really need to, as you can see, but what the hell. I've been testing out this Revlon fill-in pencil, and whatever this is called, I'm drawing a blank. Gel, the brow gel. I don't know. As you can see, these are just my natural brows, nothing fancy here. No microblending, no, I don't even get wax anymore. I pluck them a little bit, that's it. Oops, and then right there, get in there heavy-handed. When I do my brows, I look for just going a natural shape, going up, kind of angle right here, and then that comes down. Same deal here. It's pretty much my natural angle. Goes up, comes down. So just lightly fill in a little bit, make that line straight. I just lightly dab here, go down real light. That's it. Same thing here. Fill in this line on top here a little bit. And then when I want to do this angle down, I actually just go, I don't go this way, I go down. And that's a little hard for me, so I, again, use my finger to soften that up, because, like, nobody's brows are that perfect. Then, gel, just kind of fluff them, because I do have fuller brows. And then same thing, so just kind of pull it up. The gel is to hold them in place, and then come down. Then I use a little bit of a bronzer, nothing crazy because I am very fair skinned. And this bigger It brush is from Ulta. It's pretty fluffy. Just kind of dab it in. And then I go like this. Just easy. A little bit to blend what I did here in with the rest of my face. Dab, dab, dab. I do a little bit here. It's not contouring, but it's close enough. Especially for just dinner and lunch with my grandma. Like, this isn't date night. This is just quick, easy makeup. So that's bronzer. I might go in a little bit more. Same bronzer. Go in right here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Same deal. Right here. That's that. Sometimes I will take this and just a small smudgy brush with like this one or this one. I'm gonna do the middle brown and go underneath here, just real light. Real gentle. That's that. And then I do use this NARS. It's like a gel stick cream. Right here a little bit. Just touch. Real gentle. It's blush. Sometimes I rub with my fingers because it makes a line. And then today's mascara. Roller Lash by Benefit. And I put on one gentle coat, then probably another 2 or 3 because I like mascara. Thanks. After I shut my video off, I figured I might as well come back in and show you how I put mascara on, because I guess I've always had questions like, do they start on the outside? Do people start on the inside? This is the brush. So, finished look.